Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We had a plethora of tomatoes and some other things in our garden, so we've decided to make some pasta sauce. And kind of what you're going to need is you're going to need tomatoes. We're using about 3.5 pounds, 1 green pepper, fresh basil, minced up garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, a 1/4 cup of good olive oil, and about a glass of white wine. We're going to get set up and then we'll meet you back here in about a minute. Okay, we are back and now it's all about combining things. So we're going to start out by turning the burner on like a medium to a medium high. Then we're going to add the 1/4 cup of olive oil. And then with that, we're going to add in the garlic. Now you have to be very careful not to burn your garlic. If you do burn your garlic, you can't fix it. You got to start over. So you want to be sure to watch that. That's why a medium is a pretty good temperature for that. But while that's heating up, I did want to show you something. This is the Ginsu 2000, purchased at the State Fair. It lives up to its infomercialness. Look at that. Look at that. This thing is probably about 4 years old. I don't cut cans open with it, however, but it does a really nice job, and if you have the means, I highly recommend you pick one up. While I'm cutting this up, some people wanted to know why I'm not on Facebook anymore. And I did make a post that was giving a couple of my friends the business, saying, ha ha ha, I've watched all your kids, you don't watch my videos, and then I got off Facebook. They had nothing to do with each other. I don't want anyone to think that I'm curled up in the corner, sucking my thumb in the fetal position because people didn't watch the videos that we make. We make them just for fun. Unless it's Tuesday. If it's Tuesday, then I'm probably doing that. Point of story is, the reason that I don't do Facebook anymore is some incidents happened, and it's fake. And people don't take responsibilities for what they post. I've had people that I've been friends with for years have a political disagreement and then wish death on people. Death. Not willing to have a discussion, just straight up, I hope you die, I hope the purge was real so they could kill you. That's not what I want to be associated with. That's not anything I want to have anything to do with. So, if you would like to keep in touch with me, please feel free to email me at andrelatender@outlook.com, or otherwise, you can go to magicboxproductions.net and you can go right up to the contact page for our theater and you can hit me there. But I have nothing against anyone personally. I just can't be watching when violence is threatened on people and when conversations can't be had. We're never going to get anything better in this country unless we can sit down and have an honest conversation. And when two people that have known each other for 10 to 15 years are having that conversation and people jump in and they like attack everyone, it's not going to get us anywhere. In fact, people are going to start to hate each other. The garlic is really cooking up well. We can start to smell it. We're going to add in the green pepper. A lot of people like to put this in a food processor. You can do that. We wanted it chunky. We're going to be making eggplant parmesan with it. So we wanted to keep it a little bit thicker and a little chunkier. It will cook down and there will be a nice sauce base to it. Get those in, let them get heated up a little bit. You just want them to soften because it's going to be cooking for a while, so they will dissolve. We're then going to jump over to the tomatoes. This is a combination of tomatoes. We didn't just use heirlooms. We didn't just use Romas. It is whatever we had in the garden that needed to be cooked or canned is what we're using. Aiden already made probably about 4 quarts of salsa. It's really damn good. There is that. We are going to add in, it's Italian seasoning, pepper, about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and a teaspoon of pepper. You can add more if you like. Put that in now. We're also going to add in about a tablespoon and a little bit more of salt. This is, as you can see, it's sea salt. It's not table salt. You want the thicker stuff. Put that in. Give it a good mix. Make sure that you don't burn it. You'll be sad. You'll have a burnt taste to it. People will piss and moan like they do about everything else. Then you're going to add in about that much wine. The rest is for you. We are now going to take a little bit of a break and enjoy this next video, and we'll meet you back here when this is ready. We're going to leave it on medium high for about 5 to 10 minutes. Once it does start to boil, watch it like a hawk. You're going to turn it down to low to medium low and let it sit with a cover slightly askew until it's a consistency that you like. Do not add your basil yet, especially if it's fresh basil. If it's dry basil, knock yourself out. But if it's fresh basil, don't do it. All right, enjoy this video and we'll see you here in a few minutes. Hey yo, oh wait, it's the Angry Canadian here, and I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've been watching how things are going down there in America, the United States of America, as we call it up here in Canada. But yeah, there's some things I wanted to talk to you about. First of all, the pink tax, the what do you call it? The pink tax there for the women's products. I gotta tell you guys, go out and get yourself one of them overly priced pink razors. They're made totally different than the way they make ours. I actually had one of them and I kept it for about 4 months and I used it to shave my face. You see, my face only goes from here to here, but most of the ladies I know, their legs go from the ground all the way to their asshole. So they have a lot more surface to cover when they're shaving things. So they last a lot longer, and you know, you can use them. Just tap them out a little bit. That's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. I had another idea. Now I want to float this one. So, oh, I forgot this. Coo, 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 coo. All right, here we go. Here's my idea. You guys got them Asian carp coming in, and I don't want to be culturally inappropriate, so Oriental carp coming into your waterways. Here's my idea. We get a small company with some tugboats or whatever you guys use for your fishing down there, and we go catch as many of them Asian carp as we can every time we get a chance. We go out there on the boats and the lakes. You guys got the Great Lakes, they're pretty great. And we go catch all these Asian carp, and we bring them to a factory and we grind them all up and we use them as fertilizer, right? You put them on your, your fields for the corn or the soybeans or whatever you guys are growing. And you use that as the fertilizer. You don't even need to mess with Monsanto, who's now Bayer. We can just use the Asian carp, or sorry, Oriental carp, to use as fertilizer, huh? What do you think about that? I don't even need to do a Kickstarter project for that. I think it's just that good of an idea. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining us. Hey, it's the Angry Canadian, and you got to watch what's going on there, America. All right, welcome back. Well, we've let this cook down a little bit. We're going to let it cook down some more. I'm going to turn the heat up on it. You have to watch it like a hawk, though. And if you plan to freeze any of it, do not put the fresh basil in. If you're going to eat it right away, I would guess about 10 minutes before you're going to use it, add the fresh basil in. See, we got fresh basil here, also from the garden. It's delicious. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us. And as you can tell from the video that you just watched, going to kind of be changing gears on what we're doing here. And not going to be maybe so political correct anymore. Tired of seeing the way the things in our country are going, and I'm going to make some videos about it, and it's going to be satirical humor. If you don't know what that means, don't watch them. Don't subscribe, and don't pay attention. But if you know what satirical humor is, please watch them and enjoy. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, have a great day. This is Dre Daily, and be happy that you're American. Be proud that you're American. It's all about American pride. We can't have privilege without having pride. Have pride in yourself and be privileged that you live in this country. Have a great day.